So, I have never played a Persona game before and know nothing about it except for this banger song. Which might or not have been the whole reason I wanted to play this game. I decided to play Persona 3 Reloaded while screen sharing to my friend Fershio, and I had no idea what challenge was up for me right at the beginning of the game.
Name? It needs to be. It can't be Geico. Like that's not Aura. I'll say it. You know, we need a name that sounds cool when you say it. Like you hear this name, you think Aura, right? We're thinking
Mr. Aura. You know all about Aura. Let's hear it.
Need Gregory.
Gregory.
I want this on, like, I want you to think about it. Imagine you're in a war zone, shots fired, bazookas blasting, your teammate just got blasted, and you see a guy named Gregory walking in. He's not meant to be here, but he is. You know something's going down, right? You know it's about to be crazy. That's why named Gregory's taking action.
Tom.
Foolery.
Tomfoolery. First name Tom. Foolery like that.
Yes. That's fire.
And after admittedly taking way too long to pick a name, the birth of a legend, Tomfoolery, is here and ready to disturb the peace. After signing a contract we definitely read, the mysterious boy we gave the contract to just took it and dipped. Then we met a woman and our fight or flight kicked in.
Who's there?
Girl!
Fighter!
Fighter! Woman!
Hit her!
Ah!
Hit her now!
How'd I
Hit her
do
now!
No, we can't say that.
Here is where we meet Mitsuru Kirijo and Yukari Takeba. They are second years like we are, and Takeba shows you to my room, and I promptly go to sleep. The next day, we hop on the monorail and go to our school, Gyakugan High School. We go to class, meet our teacher, and then attend a school assembly, yada yada, you know, school stuff. After class, we meet Junpei Yori, who's in the same class as us. We talk for a bit with him and Takeba, and we go to our dorm and go disturb the piss. Disturb the piss. So stupid. Oh. I feel my mind starting to wander as I wash my hands. Whenever I see cherry blossoms in full bloom, it feels like springtime has finally arrived.
This is the most useless piece of dialogue I've ever seen.
What are you on about? This is the most necessary dialogue? Because, like, how are we supposed to know if he pees or not?
True.
This entire time, we haven't seen him shower. I know that's right. The next day after school, we meet Shuji Ikutsuki, the chairman of the school, and after chatting with him for a bit, we get told to go to sleep and promptly do so. Here is where we find out that these people are spying on us on our sleep.
Bro, wait, why is there a camera in my room?
Whoa, how did I not see that?
What is their problem?
What is their problem?
They're disturbing my sleep.
Like, who sleeps like that though?
Bro, yeah, sleeps like facing up.
Yeah, literally with the blanket perfectly up to his
flag.
chest.
Red flag right there.
Oh my god! Holy, yo, on God, he's definitely used it on a woman.
Mile away.
What do you mean by that?
No, what did you say? The smell was coming.
The smell was coming. While being spied on as we sleep, in our dreams we enter a bizarre place called the Velvet Room. Here we meet Igor and Elizabeth, and we get handed a velvet key.
The next day...
You're pretty late.
You're pretty late. Shut up.
Okay.
You're pretty late.
Shut up! You're pretty late! Wondering about the contract we signed. We were fully conscious signing it, by the way. We lay in our bed, tired, and we doze off and fall asleep. While we sleep, the dark hour occurs, and this guy, Akihiko, brings a monster straight to the dorm. We are woken up by Takeba and given a sword to prepare for the oncoming threat.
What? You just hand me a sword?
You're just handing that in your back. Oh, dude, I was drinking water. I almost spat out my screen. Bro, she just pulled it out of her skirt. Where was it? Literally, that's what I'm saying. We then head to the roof and encounter the monster. Takeba tries to shoot herself instead of the monster, but luckily she fails. Then our psychopathic self grabs the gun and we decide to shoot ourselves. Like, what is this guy's problem? Ooh, smirk. Purr. Oh. Roll credits. Roll credits. It's
Oh my god, he did the thing.
Bro,
he did the thing.
He did the... Oh.
He did the thing.
We then got our persona Orpheus, and then proceeded to start tweaking out. After the perk hit and our tweak out session ended, Orpheus locked in and one-shotted the boss because we are just Himothy himself. The boss splits into shadows and we get introduced into the combat system. We swing our sword, weave some attacks, and set some enemies ablaze, and get to fight them with relative ease. After we beat the shadows, we pass out and end up in the Velvet Room. Igor explains to us that personas are the physical manifestations of our psyche, and they say to come meet them again in our own accord. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, why not hit the subscribe button down below for more content like this in the future. 8 days have passed and we wake up in the hospital with Takeba by our side, and she starts venting to us about her dead father and bad relationship with her mother. And this is my honest reaction for having to listen to all that. After hearing her yap session, we are discharged from the hospital and go to the dorm and take a quick pee break.
No, bro, are you gonna do this every single time?
I can feel my mind starting to wander as I wash my hands whenever I see. The next day before class, we talk to Junpei and Takeba. Takeba tells us that the chairman wants to meet up with us after school. And so, we meet with the chairman and we get exposition about how the dark hour is a hidden period of time between one day and the next. And that these people are part of a group called the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short. They invite us to the group and we accept. After we accept, we hear ringing inside our head and we develop a bond with the Arcana, the Fool, which is when we make a sudden realization.
Wait, that's so funny.
What happened?
It's to create a persona. Look, we're Fool. That's our name.
Wait, that's so... I didn't even realize it.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
The next day, we discover that Junpei actually has the potential to be a good persona user. He'll be a part of C's and will be staying at the dorm with us from now on. After that, we go to the school, and once it hits 12 AM, the dark hour begins. The school is transformed into Tartarus. Once inside, we see a mysterious door and enter. And would you look at that? He was right. We entered into the Velvet Room just like he said he would. Igor explains to us that we have the ability to wield multiple personas, and with that info, we go explore Tartarus. We'll learn various mechanics of the game, tutorial stuff, and I mean a lot of mechanics. And long story short, Tartarus is like SAO's Ironcrad, where we have to go and clear floors, and every few floors there will be a boss. Anyways, enough exposition. We clear floor 2, and Kirijo says that we should call it a night. We go to school the next day and meet Kenji Tomochika. He's one of my favorite characters so far. I really want to complete the storyline as fast as I can because his absolute GigaChad of a character wants to rinse up his teacher, and I really want to see how the story goes. Well, anyways, we hang out with him and establish a bond with the Magician's Arcana. We also join the track team and establish a bond with the Cherry Arcana, thanks to Miyamoto Kazushi, but it's kind of boring so far in comparison to Tomochika the Chad. But regardless, we get another bond and we head to Tartarus. We go view some personas and then clear some floors with the new personas we got. All is good till we reach floor 5, which is like a boss room. And, oh, is this a good time to mention that we're in Merciless mode? Because how hard can this game possibly be?
We need a dodge.
Dodge! Oh!
103!
That'll suck.
With our first death in the book, we try again. With a little more luck and strategy, we beat it on our second try, and then we make it to the 11th floor and decide to call it a day. The next day after school, we decide to play a video game and create a bond with the Hermit Arcana, thanks to Maya. And this is just a theory, a game theory, but I bet Maya's one of our teachers, because that would be really funny if that was the case. I'm calling her right now. Why'd I have to decide to tell you guys every single time I got a new Arcana? I did this to myself. The next day, we join the student council and we get another bond. You get the point by now. This time's with the Emperor or whatever. Anyways, the next day during the dark hour, Kirijo and Akihiko find a threatening shadow and, well, I'm at a loss of words. I'ma just play the clip.
Wait, something's not right. The reading is too big. I've never detected an enemy of this size.
We might not be ready for this.
Last month?
That's what she said.
This guy stinks.
Oh, well then.
That's what she said.
Oh my god. Anyways, Kirijo tells us that a massive shadow has appeared outside of Tartarus and has taken over control of the monorail. And so, we head out to the monorail and encounter the boss. BJ! She definitely gives some BJs. He looks excited.
I would.
Would. The aura right there. You saw that?
Oh, actually,
bro,
right?
Actually, bro.
That's tomfoolery. That is tomfoolery.
That is tomfoolery right there. Bro, why is she spread out like that?
Wood.
Besides the fact that we were all thinking, would, the boss was a little tough. I mean, just look at these numbers. Oh no.
120.
Nothing matters. We don't have jacket. Oh, we're weak to ice. So, was this it? After seeing the boss do numbers like these, all I could think about was that we were not meant for the merciless life. Were we actually going to submit? To play in a lower difficulty? Was this our only choice? It hits me, and I remember the words he said.
諦めんなよ。諦めんなお前。どうしてそこでやめるんだ。そこで周りのことを思えよ。応援してる人たちのことを思ってみろって。あともうちょっとのところなんだから。絶対やってみろ。必ず目標達成できる。だからこそ Never give up.
And with these words in mind, we rewind time and think of a plan. We noticed that if we can get to level 12, we can get someone who's immune to ice attacks. And so, we grind for the next 2 hours to get 2 levels. And so, we made it to level 12 and got our last ray of hope, Unicorn. And with this, we go rematch the boss. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, we were barely able to beat the boss, but we beat it nonetheless. Subscribe for part 2. You ready?
Born.
3, 2, 1. Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you plan about behind my back.
But tenacity, we're not gonna